Get a sewing because I cut out all my braids. No,
It'd be like this.
You want to sit up a little?
We're alive.
You too.
That's
We're
the
live.
best we could do. We're live.
We're good? Okay, guys. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago.
What's up?
Hey, some of you ladies need to wake up. Wake up for Chicago. Let's give it up for Chicago. Okay, guys, today's topic we're going to be doing is a reel review. We're the first podcast doing it, but, you know, I'm sure in a year everybody will be doing it. So I'm going to play this reel. I'm going to go first, and we'll go down the list, okay? I'll show you. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this reel.
She was tired. She was asleep. Don't worry about it. This time she might text back. Miss you too. Wish we could have worked out. There's also dudes like me sitting next to her laughing at her messages. Maybe you should text her when you're lonely. Send her a text. She might text back this time. She's definitely not with some dude. You know all those other times she didn't reply? She was tired. She was asleep. Don't worry about it. This time she might text back. Miss you too. Wish we could have worked out.
Okay.
Oh, I have a lot
Simping.
about that.
You call that simple. Okay. It's because coming on. All right. Okay, so what we're talking about on that subject is like the worst thing you've ever done to a man to break his heart, you know? And then what he's talking about is maybe you should text her too. A lot of you women automatically will hit that block button, and that man has been there for years or months or whatever. He's been there for a long, long time to assist you in ways, but you've already, I don't know, moved on, got angry, and that nature, but you broke that man's heart. And then, you know, I feel like women can be extremely cold when they do that. But we'll go down here. Why don't you give your name and then your Cash App and Instagram? We'll just introduction first.
My name is Bridget. Should have checked my Cash App between the break, but I forgot to. I don't know what it is. But my Instagram is b.tobes, T-O-B-S.
Okay.
So,
Right here.
your turn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Disay. My Cash App is DISAAA, 3 A's. Instagram is only one, Disay, DIS, 3 A's again. See a pattern there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
Hey guys, I'm Kay. Cash App is FKayla22, and my Instagram is Miss Crown LaRoe.
Okay. Right here. Your name?
Oh, my name is Amanda. My Instagram is Amanda Show with 2 M's, and my Cash App is Simple Sky with the E at the end.
All right. Your name?
My name is Yana. Instagram Yana2Sadeti.
You don't have to
And-
hold the mic. You can get off.
Oh.
All right, you're good.
Cash App is Playboy Barbie, 3 eyes.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Mooney. My Instagram is Oh Look It's Mooney. My Cash App is Mariah Moonette.
Okay.
My name is Packy. My Instagram is Packy 3 eyes, and my Cash App is Lil Packy.
No pay. Okay, cool. All right, so, you know, what we're talking about is basically, you know, you've broken a man's heart. You know, this guy is saying, like, oh, maybe he should text her one more time, try to get, you know, her attention in that nature. I feel like a lot of females do break hearts. They're, most of the time in divorces, it's majority of the females that leave. I don't know if you guys know that, but about 85% of relationships that end the divorce are because the female has left. What do you feel about that when he says maybe you should text her one more time? She feels bad.
Me personally, like, I'm very, very, very big on just open communication. And so it's like, if someone texts me, like, I'm just going to be a fucking adult about it and be like, you know what, like, if maybe it's something I think that I would be down to, like, hang out with them another time or, like, give it another shot, like, I'll let them know.
Well, let's say you dated him for 4 or 5 months, you know, it didn't work, and then you told him it didn't work, but he's still,
I mean, I would just be honest, like, I am not someone who blocks people. Like, it takes a lot for me to block someone. I don't know about...
What are you? Or if you don't mind.
No,
whatever. What are you? What ethnicity are you?
I'm Irish and German.
Okay. So, like, you're white?
like really white, like just white. Like
Okay,
really
I mean, you're white,
Yeah,
that's fine.
like I know.
I feel like no, I'm
I'm
just
super
wondering because
obvious,
white
I
girls are
see
more
what
logical. I mean, I don't
I'm like,
not
what's the
racing it.
connotation
I'm
between
saying white girls are a lot more logical. I respect that from you.
Like
White
from
girls are very
Salvador or
logical.
something.
But I
Yeah.
know, like personally,
White
if
Spaniard, maybe.
no, if someone like says something like that to me, like I will just. First of all, I'm very big about in-person conversations. If I can't sit down with them, making a phone call. I hate texting people serious conversations because
Same.
a lot of things get misinterpreted. And like,
Yeah.
you know, someone might read something that I meant super sincerely as like fake or with an attitude.
Yeah, you can't read text message in the tone.
Exactly.
Like, you
Okay.
can't read text
We're gonna get everyone's POV first. So, what about you? You broken a heart before? Or? I mean, you don't look like you really get like dates or anything. So.
I mean, I'm going to skip over what you said. I've been told I've broken
Okay.
a few hearts. But
You have? Okay.
That wasn't my intentions.
All right, tell me.
About who?
Like what happened?
They just said I'm cold hearted. Like I don't text back, and I
Okay.
I don't text back always because it's just like a personal thing. Like sometimes I just don't be feeling like texting back, or like if you call me and like I'm available, I'm going to answer. But other than that, like my texting is not really.
Well, I'm saying the relationship's over. You've ended it.
Yeah.
Like, give me an example. Like, he calls, he blows you up. Obviously, every man kind of does it in the beginning, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just logic, human logic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You said you've broken some hearts. I said you haven't.
Yeah.
You look
But
kind of
don't
like
know
really.
me, though.
I don't need to know you.
Okay.
Why do I need to know you?
I'm just saying.
Okay, I can have my own point of
Yeah,
view on
that's
you.
your point of view. I
Okay.
respect your opinion, but
Okay, because I asked for a story and you can't give me one.
I'm about to give you one. if
Okay,
you
give me one.
Okay, so the story of the person's heart that I maybe didn't break. He basically said that I kept moving, so I have this habit of like leaving when things like get tough. So
Mhm.
I up and left and I moved states, and we tried to do the long distance thing, and technically I don't think he was really heartbroken because he's still someone who's like a possible like of interest that I still have a lot of love for.
Okay, so you still stay in contact.
Yeah, I stay in contact with.
Okay, that's
A
that's
lot
why
of
I like
people.
I know you say I don't know you, and you say, hey, look, this man, we just met you, right? I didn't even have a conversation with you out there, right? No
What's your name?
conversation. Fad, I'm Fad.
Nice
We haven't had any kind of
Yeah.
conversation till right now, right?
Yes.
Your story is so like minimal detail that it can't even be like true. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the details in your story are so dull. You understand that? That it's hard to say that that's a true story.
Like you want like step by step.
Like I would like you said you broke a man's heart, right?
Yeah, that's what he.
So
told me.
a man can't tell you to break his heart. You
He
have
said
to
I
break
can't
his.
believe it.
Okay.
He told me that.
All right. We'll care. We're gonna come back. Don't worry
Come
about
back. Yeah, come
it. Okay,
back.
right here.
He
Have you
talks
ever
shit.
broke a man's heart and
Absolutely.
what do you do?
I'm really big on ignoring things.
Okay. And
I
you
will
look
not
Hispanic or what are you?
I'm actually Puerto Rican and Filipino.
Okay, Hispanic, some sort. Okay. Puerto Ricans, you know.
What about them?
I'm just saying they're notorious for the
Not taking any shit?
talking shit and automatically like
In turn, not taking any
distancing
Oh,
themselves.
absolutely. I
Okay.
remove myself from situations that are not serving me well.
Okay. So when you broke the man's heart, what did he do?
Called, texted from other numbers, called from other numbers,
Mhm.
added on Instagram,
Hold on, let's.
added on Snapchat,
Okay.
all of the above
All right.
things that you would do.
And you just cold nothing, right?
Yep.
And now, like what Andrew was talking about is, maybe you should text her when you're lonely as a man, right? Like she's not out with another dude. Like a real man knows you're fucking around. He knows. Cause you're not getting out of a relationship just to sit the fuck at home, right?
Not true.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. All right. All right. Stop.
What type of woman you're talking about.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Any woman. Nobody wants to
Yes,
just
it
sit.
does matter.
No, it doesn't. Nobody wants to just sit at home, right?
Nobody
If
wants
you're
to.
crying,
No,
okay, but-
Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to you guys over there. Go ahead.
Nobody wants to.
Because
But
I'm
people
over
do,
here.
Okay, so when
different kind of women.
okay, there's no contact by you to him, correct? You've zoned yourself out of the
Absolutely.
whole relationship, right? What got you to that point?
Throw up at the mouth.
Throw up in the mouth.
Yep.
What do you
Men
mean?
have a bad habit of having throw up of the mouth.
Word vomit.
Yeah.
What does that
Vomit.
mean?
When you speak without
Emotionally.
thinking,
Overshare.
and you just overshare things.
Mhm.
I'm the type of woman who remembers all of those things.
Okay.
Even if you didn't mean them, you said them and you can't take them back. So I'm going to remove myself from the situation that no longer serves me.
Okay. So that made you automatically. How long were you in the relationship?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Wow. Okay. And you didn't have any platonic relationships going on, or no?
Platonic relationships outside of him.
Yeah.
After we
You had
split
other.
up?
Did you have other men you spoke to?
No.
No, never.
After we split up or while we were together?
You split up.
We split up? No, not in the beginning.
Not in the beginning, but you had. I mean, after a while, you
Yeah,
created
eventually.
When you're
new platonic
When you're
relationship.
single,
Not-
when you're
yeah.
single, you're
Just
allowed
friends.
to.
No, platonic is it's like bad for men, good, great for women because you guys get the benefit of it.
For sure.
But you know, majority of women will have platonic relationships going on, so they see a male figure in their life too, which is like a male best friend or anything. And a woman that has so many best friends is like a red flag for a lot of males as it is.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah, but it's easier for you guys to walk away from a relationship and say, "Hey, look, I got male support. I have somebody supporting me." You know, so a lot of men will be like, "She's out there fucking and sucking or whatever." You know, to be honest.
In what way?
I disagree with that.
Okay,
Sorry.
we'll get to you. You can disagree all you want. But so you ended the relationship. That's what kids were involved, or kids weren't involved.
Kids were not involved.
Okay, it's just a regular relationship.
Yep.
Okay. What about you over here? What's the worst thing you've done to a man to break his heart?
I mean, I just leave. I'm like her. I run away. Like when things get hard, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm young. I'm not ugly, and I'm just gonna find somebody else.
Are you automatically starting to prospect or no?
What does that mean?
Prospect, like you prospect a new lead in business, like you can prospect another person while you're with that person.
No, I don't. I don't believe in cheating and stuff. Or I don't believe.
not cheating, I guess,
The second
technically.
step. The second step. Like I'm not plotting on who I want next. Personally, I just like it's easier for a woman to get like a roster than it is a man. Like if a man posts a woman right now, all the girls are gonna be like, oh, he has a girlfriend, and they're gonna remember that. But if a woman posts a man's not gonna care. They'll be like, we don't care about your boyfriend. Realistically, I could be in a 5-year relationship and post a picture tomorrow. They're still gonna comment.
Okay.
And yeah, so I don't. I mean, breaking heart. I guess I broke a heart by walking away. And
Can you give us a detail, like what happened? How did it end?
like
Your last relationship that you walked away from.
Well,
Why
I
you laughed like you chuckled like hard?
because it was my last was messed up.
Okay.
I laughed because he caught a STD.
Okay.
And it came out that I didn't get it, so it's like clearly he was cheating.
So he told you he caught an STD, so he walked away, and you walked away, or
I walked away, and he
Okay.
was mad because I walked away.
how long was
He
it?
was scared.
He was how long ago? Like last month.
Last month. Oh wow.
Yeah,
How long was it? How long did the relationship go on for?
probably like 3-4 months.
3-4 months. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So is he automatically blocked off of everything? Is he?
At first, I was, like it takes a few days. Like he hit me like, hey, I just got tested. I'm waiting on my results. You should get tested. I'm like, why am I getting tested? Like,
Because a bitch brought it up to him.
duh. Like,
gotta
a
do
man is gonna go get tested, then know his results, then bring it to you. He not bringing it to you unless he knows. So it's like, now I knew that he knew, and I told him, I said, look, I wasn't born yesterday. What do you have? He's like, shit, I got chlamydia, and I was like.
Okay.
So I went to the ER the same day. I had to wait on my results. They weren't calling me back, so I called them, and they're like, no, you're negative. And then I'm like, look, I'm negative. So, but I had already cut him off. Like, that's too much for me because I knew I wasn't.
But did he tell you he was cheating, or?
I
You
mean,
have to.
it comes down to
What are you saying he didn't have to?
we were together, but we weren't together.
Okay. So is he blocked off everything?
Now he is.
Now he is.
Now he is.
Okay. So the communication's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll go over here.
I mean, I can't say I probably say ghosting. My biggest thing is ghosting motherfuckers instead of telling them what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the biggest heartbreak I ever gave a nigga, was ghosting them. I mean, I never had a
Ghosting them
hard
after
break.
they hit it or what?
No, like just like okay, say I'm going through something or I'm just like in my own little mood. I'll even ghost my own friends on some weird shit. Like I'm just saying, it's not even being weird. It's just like I need to get my shit together. Like I love my friends to death.
Yeah, but we're
you
not.
feel me?
You're changing the question.
But I'm saying like, but when it
I'm
comes to
talking about
niggas,
your last
it's different.
relationship.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't talk to them after that. But
Your
my
last
friends is
relationship. Let's go back. Your last relationship was it man or female?
different. It was a female.
Okay.
But that was different because it was
A female.
no. Female or male, it don't matter what relationship you in. It's all
Okay.
the same.
So you
But
ended it. You broke her heart.
I
or
ended
she
it because
ended
of it for a reason. For a
Okay.
specific
So
reason.
nobody else. Okay. So no communication, no nothing.
No, I don't even talk to my ex no more.
Okay.
I'm just nah.
Okay.
It was some whole other shit, like some shit. Yeah.
So what happened? We want to know.
Hell, I'm not. I don't think I could say that.
Yeah, you can say.
No,
it.
I can't.
Why not?
Because people take shit as a joke, and I don't think that shit funny. So if somebody laugh or say something out of pocket, I might just hit them. Like
We
that's
got
it.
security here.
I say
Okay.
here right now. I'm just
Oh.
saying like people on the internet. It's just like people think that if you never been through it, you're not gonna understand.
Well, can you a little bit talk about her?
Like I mean, just like DV relationship. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is a DV relationship?
Domestic violence.
I feel like listen. I want to.
But no, but
I want to be
that's-
clear on domestic
that's why
violence.
I don't want
okay.
to talk about it because I don't.
We don't have to.
nah.
I think we should. I think we should. I think
we should not.
I think we should because
Okay.
we're on the podcast. That's what we're here to do. Is talk shit on the podcast. And I mean, you're on.
But we not talking shit about no DV. You can't talk shit about no
Yeah, you
DV.
can.
That's some
I
real
mean,
shit. No, you
well,
can't.
hold on. I think I'm able to give my opinion on it.
Okay,
Okay.
So it has so you been in one? Like a girl put her hands on you type shit? Or you
Been
put,
hit before as a man.
Or it's been you?
No, I don't touch females.
Okay.
But I've been hit as a man before, and but I know men that have hit women. I do. Okay, I'm not condoning. Okay, listen, let's get rid of the puppy faces. Okay, okay, let's talk fucking for real. All right, we don't need to get rid of the like. Let's talk for real. Okay, because I think realistically speaking, a lot of women play the fucking victim. Okay, and what they do is they laugh.
That's why I want to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it.
We don't need to
We're gonna
talk
talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because I knew it was gonna start pushing into this.
From a male's perspective.
Exactly.
Women. Okay, my perspective, male perspective, whatever you want to call it.
go
okay,
ahead.
I have my own opinion, just like you do. I feel females play the victim, and they're fine. They're fine. A male will invest his money, his time. He will get a house for you. He will open up a credit card for you. He will open up a business for you. And he will put everything he's had into you as a woman. And you'll fucking cheat on him. And then at a certain point, you cut him off. Okay?
I'm sorry, this is just so circumstantial. Like,
Hold on, circumstantial.
It's very
Hold on.
transactional right here.
I'm just talking about a male will put everything in.
A lot of men don't do that.
Right.
A lot of men do.
A lot of men don't do
A
that.
lot of men do. A lot of men do.
Right.
You're,
I'm not talking about that.
well, hold on a second. I'm just saying a lot of men will spend what they have on a female, okay? And then, okay, let's calm down over here. Stop interrupting, okay? All right? Okay, we're over here now. All right, we're all podcasting, that's it. So, I know it's a touchy subject, that's why we want to talk about it. What I'm saying in general is whatever that man has, okay? And some of you women don't have a lot, but some of you pretend you do. And I've seen that so many times. Like, oh, I should get this bag, or I should get this meal, or I should get this. You feel so sickly entitled to things, but you don't realize that man has worked 60 hours a week. He took you out to eat. He's taken as much time as he can to provide for you, and also provide a roof over your head and kind of be the man.
A white man.
Huh?
A white man.
A white man?
A white man.
My question is,
Listen. Let's just
white man.
be quiet for 1 second. I'm just saying, could you imagine putting in 60 hours a week, putting all that shit in, and then your woman goes out, you don't know where the hell she's at, she comes home at 3, 4 in the morning, and you guys start fighting all nuts and going crazy, then you're saying, oh, domestic violence, he put hands on me, you start playing whatever, but you cost this man his life too. You don't think you ruined his life too? Because a lot of females start the promiscuous activity because a man is sitting there trying to provide all this shit and he can't be there for you.
But-
so then the domestic shit comes in. Victim.
Wait.
That's what I feel. A lot of females. It's not a misogynistic.
But
It's not a misogynistic view. It's not a misogynistic view.
I feel
It's
like-
most likely most women will take that approach just to prove the fact that fuck this motherfucker. But you know deep down inside, that's a good man.
Wait.
Oh, hold on.
That's a good man.
You're making
But
two
Because
different
a lot of women go
man.
back to the relationships after domestic has happened. They go right back.
You're making two different points.
But
though.
not all
Okay.
men is like
Okay.
not all women.
But no one else
do
is
that.
giving a story about it. But if you have a story, go ahead. You've been.
Nobody
Okay.
cheated. Like who cheated?
Okay, so
It's not about cheating all the
Okay.
time.
You just made a whole scenario in your head.
Right.
It
Let's
just
go.
went by-
Let's go over here. Let's move on.
Okay,
just
so
confused.
okay.
Ladies, one at a time.
Okay, so let's talk about it. The last relationship that I was in,
Speak your shit
my
out.
ex-boyfriend took care of me 100%. He didn't even allow me to work. He had a daughter. I used to take care of his daughter.
Okay.
And our relationship ultimately ended because he got so bored with me that he started reaching out to other women. Now, everything that you're saying, he put in all his time, his energy, his money, his work, blah, blah, blah. I came with all that shit too. But we collided and we brought it together. So you're talking about all your money, all your time. I'm taking care of his baby.
Yeah.
And you're outside doing you. So like, you know.
No, and you're right to argue and have an argument for that. Yeah.
I don't believe that I don't like domestic violence. I don't like domestic situations because you're absolutely 100% correct. 9 times out of 10, the woman does go back because in the moment they're really, really angry and it's a domestic violence situation. But at the end of the day, they realize that, I said something out of pocket and I deserve that smack, or I deserve to see why he wanted to smack me, not why I got smacked, But don't make it seem like it's a man putting his all into everything and a woman is not putting in shit, so she deserves to get smacked, or the domestic violence is not really domestic violence.
No, and I'm in full agreement with you. I'm just saying when
You know what I'm saying?
when a
'Cause
man
what
when a
we
man
said
does go out and take you out, majority of the time is he's paying the bill.
Yeah,
Okay?
but what
Yes.
are you giving what are you giving in like, so when you take a woman out, you don't think that she's giving you her time that she could be giving to something else,
someone else. That's it, not
What if she
something else, someone else.
No,
Yeah.
but what if she has a job, or what if she's studying for the bar exam, or what if she's studying, or what if she has night classes?
No, and I'm not saying women don't have anything else to do. Okay.
But you're making it seem like the only. thing
No,
that women have to
I'm
do is
saying when
men.
you're in that we talked about we're in the relationship. The relationship is deep in, okay? And then she talked about, it turns domestic. The violence kind of comes in with the end of the relationship, right? Because if you're in
I was going through a domestic violence shit for years. It wasn't just no ended relationship.
female
it was
or a
for
male?
year. It was a stud, a
stud,
woman.
okay, yeah.
It does not matter if it was a woman or a male. What
definitely
I'm saying
matters, yeah.
is, it does not matter.
It definitely
It's the
matters.
same thing.
No, it's not.
I don't fight a woman back unless that bitch is on the street and we on the street beefing. I'm not. If a bitch is stronger than me, she's stronger than me. What the fuck do I look like?
Okay, you said
Keep
a
going
stud,
back and
right? A
forth.
stud, right?
A stud, a woman. Yes, I'm not going.
what's a
I don't
stud?
give a fuck.
What's a stud?
A stud is just a woman that dressed like
A woman, man?
Manly.
Pretty much, it's just like y'all. They not trans, none of that. They just women that.
Well,
just
you
like
said it doesn't
tomboys.
matter if it's a man or a
Just
woman. Now,
tomboys.
I know if I went and
Pretty much, damn near.
it's way different. Okay, first of all,
It's not.
if I had my security guard punch you in the
Domestic
face, he's
violence
knocking you
is
the hell out.
domestic violence.
I'm just saying, if my security guard
I'm
right here,
gonna slap him in his face.
he's gonna knock you the hell out. How
And
big
I don't
he is.
care if he hit me first. He's gonna get
No,
slapped.
I'm just giving you an abbreviation.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying, listen to me real quick, okay? I'm saying how big he is. If he's
Yeah.
punching you, he's knocking you the hell out. Now,
No,
a
I
stud
feel
is
you.
small. A stud is no matter what. A
No,
female,
that's big female.
you're not as big as him.
WNBA stud. The
You wanna move
WNBA
on?
right now,
Step
they're
up over here,
6'5"
step over here.
bitches.
Step
What are
over
you
here
talking
real
about?
You never seen a bitch who's 6 feet tall?
Step
with
up
a
over
big
here.
foot?
The WNBA is real.
Step up.
Like, what
Just
are we
let
talking
him walk.
about?
Let him do a little walkthrough. Let him do it.
Yes, I see the bitch his like
He's not
yes.
small. He's not small.
Not small, but
He's knocking you the hell out. At the end of the day, I'm just saying a female on female.
Yes,
Female
female
on.
do that. A man
Listen,
is gonna
women.
knock me out.
Female on female. Female on female is a lot less like
Let me ask
violent.
you a question,
Okay?
honestly, personally, friend to friend. You don't think that a woman who is his size, who weighs as much as him, works out like him, and has the same body figure as
Got
him,
the strength
you don't
of
think
that
if
man.
she punches a bitch, you don't think she's gonna knock her out? You think that just because
I've
she's
seen
a girl,
bitches
hold
literally
on,
her
hold
knock
on,
a
baby.
bitch out.
Hold on. You don't think because she's a woman and she has woman genitalia, she doesn't get to knock another bitch out? Are you dead ass?
I'm saying it's a lot harder than if a
No,
man
it's
did
not. It's all about your strength.
I
as
seen a bitch
person.
just knock a bitch
You
out
probably
straight right
can't knock
there.
a bitch
Like,
out, but he
it's
can.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
it. All right, relax.
And I play sports.
Relax.
I play
Relax.
sports. So if you play sports, you're definitely gonna knock a bitch
Okay,
out with
listen.
one boom.
Can I just
like that's
Let me
it. I'm sorry.
let me give you a
The right
scenario.
area,
Okay,
but
they
it's just
just
over.
had it where. Listen. most women can't bench 250 pounds and are doing all this stuff.
My
okay?
legs
Most
can.
women are not as strong. Okay, yeah, your legs, whatever you want to say.
I say one
all right,
thing?
but at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, men are just biologically stronger than females. Okay,
That's true, yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Men
Can I
are
say-
biologically stronger, so you cannot say a woman can strike you as hard as a man. Okay, depending on that male, a lot of men are not extremely weak. Okay.
Can I?
Right, I know. I'm not saying I got knocked out.
And they had proof of showing what you call it, like a 15 or 16-year-old man like beating up a bodybuilder woman.
But for
he was
sure,
skinny.
we could
So
still
I'm just saying I've seen different scenarios.
Can I say one thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is gonna piss a lot of people off, but I do
go
want
ahead.
to. I do want to add, I am a victim of domestic violence.
Okay.
But I do not think it's right when women put their hands on men, and I feel like I know a lot of women, who do it and then run and say, "Oh, he hit me." But it's like, girl,
That's different.
You
now
hit
that's
him
different.
first.
Okay, one at a
Right.
time.
You hit him first, so it's like, although you're smaller than him, you still shouldn't have put your hands on him because that's what could have led him to hitting you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women don't agree with that, and I think that's like crazy.
I think okay. We want to go over here and get your point of view. I'm sorry, to skip you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Back.
My point of view of what? Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't gone through no domestic violence. So
Okay.
I can't. So
I'm just talking about the heartbreak. What's the worst heartbreak you've been through, or
Right.
what have you put a man through or a female?
Okay, the worst I've put a man through is leaving him exactly where he needs to be, because
Okay, let's
No,
elaborate on leaving him
okay,
exactly
okay.
where he needs to be.
Let me
okay?
get there. Let me get
Okay.
there. Right? So I'm gonna leave a man. I'm gonna give him chances to. I left someone. My last recent, what I can speak on, I left someone exactly where I left them because of the fact of how they treated me, and I gave them chances to change. And because they couldn't change, I left, and that broke their heart that I had to leave because they couldn't treat me the way they wanted to. They couldn't hurt me. They couldn't control me. I left them exactly where they needed to be. And because
Well, what did they do? Can you give us what they did? You keep giving up like small scenarios. Give us something real.
Well, he was a liar, a narcissist, an egoistic man who he thought everything he could do, which
Probably
was
condescending.
talk to bitches, flirt with bitches, be with bitches, fuck bitches, hug bitches, do all that shit. Everything that he could do, I couldn't do with another man, right? And like, that's okay, right? That's not
So
okay.
you caught him cheating on you?
Yeah, I did. And
Okay.
And I put it in perspective. If I did that shit, and I forgave him for it, and we've all been there. We've all forgiven people who have hurt us because we have hearts, and we wanna give them the benefit of the doubt that they might change, even after they hurt us. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. And
So you went back?
Yeah, I did. And we've all been there,
No,
right?
not me. I'm sorry.
That's
I have
fine.
not.
We're all different.
I have not.
I have.
I have.
Well, you date women. It's a little different, but okay.
No.
So yeah,
No.
I went back.
She was just with a
I gave him
woman.
the benefit of the doubt. He couldn't change, and I left him, and that's what
Different.
broke his heart because he couldn't have me exactly how he wanted me to, and he couldn't control me. He couldn't control the fact that I'm gonna go live my life and do me, and I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go party if I need to. I'm gonna go work on myself, better myself if I need to. I'm gonna go start a business. I'm gonna make music. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna that. But he couldn't handle the fact that I could have a whole other life without him.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how I broke his heart, by not having
Okay.
access.
So no more access to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I had the same situation. Once
You had the
remove
same
all-
situation?
Once you remove all access to someone who feels like they have total control over you and your life and your feelings and how you move and how you're able to do things for yourself, with yourself, by yourself, if not by yourself, that definitely changes the dynamic, and that will break a motherfucker's heart because he thinks that he got you in a chokehold, and when he realizes that you could breathe in that chokehold and he's not putting in enough pressure he's leaving you to die, but you're not dying. And that's what it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying you left the man. I'm not talking about you know.
I'm talking, and I'm talking about you leaving him, and when
Yeah.
you leave him, you're taking away the control that he had over you. You're taking away like the power he had over you. You're no longer letting the money that he used to control the situation or provide for you be a factor in it. His baby no longer matters to you. You're not staying because of that. Like, you're really moving the fuck on with your life and yourself. And it breaks a nigga's heart to see that you could live, breathe, survive, pay your bills, go out, go to work, get 4 or 5 jobs,
Travel.
create a business, travel,
Yeah.
all that. When they see that you could do that without them, especially when they thought that you were the reason, when they were the reason that you were only able to do that because of them, that is a super ego killer and heartbreaker.
Okay, we'll go
1000%.
back to that.
I-
What did you?
No, I was just gonna say like all of these things that have been brought up. Like obviously, there's certain people that are just like gonna do bad things no matter what. Like people who are violent with others, like that's a whole other thing. But like issues within relationships.
I mean, you're what age group of what?
I'm only 21.
Okay, so you
But-
haven't really experienced anything
but-
too much.
But I mean, no, like genuine. But like I've had like a bunch of other different like past traumatic life experiences. No matter like.
So you've left a relationship before?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I was in like a 3-year relationship, and like
So the high school relationship.
I went into college, but I like gave him an ultimatum, and like multiple times I sat him down. It's just boils down to how willing both people are willing to communicate with each other, and this goes for friendships as well. Like how much effort you're willing to put into like fixing certain issues. Like when someone's cheating, like yes, of course, there's gonna be certain circumstances where people are just people who are gonna cheat, and like cheaters are cheaters, whatever. But like sometimes it comes down to like, you know, someone feels neglected, and if they sat down and like tried to like tell you like, hey, you're not meeting my need in this way, like whatever, blah blah blah, like yes, people will step out. That doesn't excuse it. Like I feel like you should just.
So it's for the ladies, you said you don't block. For the ladies, that everybody here automatically blocks, gets you out of your life. So
I didn't
Like-
block my ex.
I'm just saying, majority do, right? Majority do.
Yeah.
So
I don't block
so
it.
to tell the other ladies like it's better to unblock, let them watch, or so you're on the more scenario, let them watch, right?
Yeah, like let them watch. Me personally, like I'm also just not naive enough. Like I'm not saying it's naive, like whatsoever. Like
I mean, you just said it. But
no, like that was like a poor choice of words. But like I'm saying, if your social media, if anything that you do is public, there's a way to watch it. Like they have a friend that's sending it to them, sending them a screenshot, or like
Facts.
people have
Spam,
fake
fake
accounts and
pages.
stuff. Like no matter what you do, someone can find out. I'm not wasting my breath. Like you want to watch. Like fucking sign up.
Okay.
Be a like. You're
I'm
a
not making my
fan.
page private for you.
No, exactly. I'm not going out of my way like to block. Like if you
Okay.
don't want to see it, unfollow.
Now we've been on. I've interviewed a lot of women, and we've kind of touched base on this subject a little more. Some women, need to because the guy will roll up, or the female, or the stud, right? Studs, they will roll up too. So, people do get. Like, let's say you post yourself at a bar, and then that person rolls up.
Yeah.
You don't see a problem with that. That's okay. I mean, I'm just wondering.
That's stalking at some point.
To a point, but not really.
Yes,
If you're
I
both
know.
out, if you're both out
It's
normally, like
disrespectful.
No, hold on.
Why
If I
post?
was somewhere first and you checked my Instagram or somebody told you, hey, Mooney is at Green Star Bar on Belmont, and you had no intentions on going to Green Star Bar on Belmont, but because somebody told you Mooney's there and now you're there, you're stalking me.
okay.
Because I got you blocked or we don't follow each other, so I'm not popping up on your feed. You're searching for me, you're looking for me, and you're coming to where I'm at. That to me is categorized as stalking.
I think
Okay.
it's just weird. Like genuinely, like if something like that happened, like
It's weird and it's
I
stalking.
mean, what age group are you in? You're in the
I'm 32. I'll be
Okay.
33 in April 18th. in
okay,
case you
and
wanna
the
send
20,
some money for my
so
cat.
21 to
I'm just
32
gonna-
age group of
I'm
females.
just gonna ignore it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're there, like, sure, I don't care if you're there because you were just gonna come anyways. You have a friend there, or like you came because I saw something. Like, if you come up and try to talk to me, like that's one thing. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like ignoring. It's one of those things. Like, ignore it, it'll go.
Why are you
away.
laughing so hard over here?
Literally, that's literally
If you
it.
ignore it, it'll go away.
Literally.
Ignore.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna have to laugh with her. I'm gonna laugh with her because if you got a real man that gave a fuck, he's gonna pop up.
No, she's like that. She
No,
will
I-
ignore
I-
person
I will
in
ignore
person.
you in your
I
face.
can't do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I will give you the
really good at
conversation that
look,
you're
I-
looking for.
you
That's a
can-
personal thing.
if Kay's at the
It's
bar
a talent.
Okay.
and you decide that or someone told you that I was at that bar, you could come into that bar and sit next to me, and Mooney,
Right.
I can't do that.
I didn't beef with my.
So you're ignoring in real life too.
in real
Oh
life,
yes,
all day.
that is how she is, and I will
All day
stamp that.
long.
I'm not
Okay.
like that. No, if you come up
Because you have
to a bar where I'm
because
at,
my point of view of that is if we've already ended things and we are done, you no longer get to have any type of control over any of my feelings. So if you want to pop up in this bar, by all means, be my guest. But I'm not going to acknowledge you because that's what you're looking for, because you really came all this way just to come and look at me.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if what you're looking for is for the attention, I'm absolutely not gonna give it to you.
Exactly.
Because that's what you want.
She's so
you
much
want,
better than me.
and I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna go about my business
Okay.
and continue doing what I was doing before you got
So if you're with a man for 6-7 months and he's done a lot of things for you, and yeah, all right, it's shaky. You broke it off. Things are not like what they used to be anymore. But all of a sudden you're both in the same spot. You don't think conversation. That's when the heat really comes. I feel like the excitement's really there.
I like that shit.
So
You like that shit?
I do like
I
that
like
shit.
that
Like,
shit
show
too.
up for me, you know?
Well,
a lot
Okay.
of times, a lot of people just let you walk away. Like, you know, in the past, I've walked away from situations, but if you would have fought harder for me, I probably would have folded. Like, I probably would have went back.
It definitely
Okay.
happens
It depends on why we broke out.
Honestly,
Do you think somebody gives a fuck if they're doing that? Like, hey, this is a real person. They actually
I feel a
care.
little bit if
Yeah,
they're
if
showing
you're
up.
coming
but
all the way,
Right.
if you're coming all the way to where I'm at,
He
to
definitely
see
put on
me,
an outfit.
He's
give a
looking,
Go to the bar.
he's making,
fuck.
he's making
Yes.
effort.
Not I.
I don't give a fuck about where you coming to.
Okay, go ahead. You say you don't care.
Hell no.
Why?
What the fuck is you here for? I don't care about seeing you. What the fuck? You an ex for a reason, right?
It depends
What the
what
fuck
ex
is
it
we?
is
What
too.
the fuck? What are we talking about?
depends
I
on
don't
what
care
they
if we
do.
had bad blood, if we had good blood. I don't care. You an ex for a reason. We don't need to be talking. So.
And another thing.
So you don't double back at all?
No.
No. Okay.
I never double back.
standing
I
on
never
business.
went back to. I don't give a
standing on
fuck.
business.
For
No.
real.
I'm sorry. No.
I'm just ladies, one at a time. One at a time.
I've been in a 5-year relationship, and that motherfucker
With a
I don't
man
give
or a woman?
fuck. It don't matter what it was.
It definitely matters.
If it was a man, I wouldn't give a fuck. If it was a woman, I don't give a fuck. I don't
Okay.
give a fuck what you are. I'm not double backing. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 5 years, it broke off. I feel like if a man does that, okay.
I don't care. Me personally, that's me. Just
Okay.
me.
And I really want to go on perspective. A 5-year relationship is a hell of a commitment. Am I wrong or right?
It is.
Is that not a
It
hell of a commitment, right? If you've been in a 5-year relationship, that's a hell of a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're telling me you break up, the guy after a month and a half sees you at a bar, or because men are a little more aggressive than females. That's where I'm saying men and women are different. I don't care, lesbian, straight. All right, I know you're saying studs and whatever. All right.
She's still a lesbian.
I
but
hate
go
him. I
ahead.
just want
I'm just saying, I understand. I have lesbian friends too. I have friends that are, lesbian. I do. I really do. Yes, I do.
Name them.
I'm not gonna name them on there, but I'm just saying I do have friends that are lesbians. Okay, but I'm saying they're less aggressive than men. Now I have a male friend. We'll just call him Tick. Okay, I've seen his ass roll the hell up. Okay, and he's seen where his baby mama was at a certain point, and he's like, I'm rolling up. I don't care.
Right.
And she was with a man, and he cut that man right off, moved him along, and said, hey, look. This is my bitch. You know?
Right.
He did not care.
like
Okay, it was in his younger age. Obviously, he was,
he ran down on
yeah.
her.
He did not care. Right now, you're saying it doesn't matter. Females really don't do that. They just don't.
I do.
No, that's why I said
Depends.
stud. That's why I said stud.
Okay.
Prime
You know
example.
why? I don't do that out of my pride. I'm very prideful. So once
But
a
you
situation,
giving me like. You give me aggressive, like you
I'm
give me
aggressive.
dominant.
Yeah,
you give
I'm
me dominant. Like if you're a
dominant, I'm
dominant female
aggressive.
or a stud, then yes, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do the pull up,
But at the same
all
time,
that. But
you
Okay.
gotta have boundaries too.
Yeah,
So
okay.
like I could be aggressive when we're together, but when we're no longer together, that aggressiveness that I felt like I could have towards you, I no longer feel like I have that right. So I'm not gonna be as aggressive as I was before. But if you run down on me, it really just depends on the situation. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm at a bar and I'm drunk and I'm feeling like nice and bubbly, I might give you a good conversation. Maybe
Okay.
we could rekindle. But if you catch me when I'm like sad and in my feelings and I see you and you're the reason why I'm in my feelings, it might be very ugly. So
Yeah, and what I
It
mean by that,
depends.
after a long
That's
point,
me being honest.
if you've been with somebody for such a long time, it comes to a point of aggressive nature.
But me and this person even lived together. That's the crazy part.
You didn't?
5
You did.
years we ain't lived together. I used to spend the night. That was
Okay.
it.
which is good because it's actually really
For
hard.
a reason, because
It's
I knew if we
actually-
lived
yeah.
together, it was gonna be more shit. People don't understand that. Y'all think
I
y'all
agree
live
with you.
together, y'all be like, oh yes, cookies and cuddles and woo woo. No, y'all finna be trying to get at it no
Okay.
baby, no.
No, and I
That's why I
understand
chose not
that.
to
Is it
move in for a
extremely
reason.
hard? What I've learned is it's extremely hard to get rid of a female if she lives with you.
no, not me.
Extremely hard.
I've heard
I moved out
stories
in one
where
day.
the guy flew the
Engaged.
bitch back to
Same
her
thing.
home.
Did I not move out in one day?
One way, flew her back to her hometown. Like,
Flew her back to her
trying to
hometown.
get rid of her, like, and
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, like, it was that bad.
I had a buddy of mine leave his own house for a month.
Okay,
It's hard to get rid of men too.
Yeah, but
That's
hey,
they heartless.
It's
But
hard
Kay,
to get
You
rid
not
of
finna have another nigga in here.
Ladies, one at a time.
They
You
trying
said
to leave
it's
drawers on
you
the
said
side.
it's hard. You said it's hard to get rid of a man too.
It's very hard to get rid of men.
Why?
What?
especially when he doesn't have his shit
Especially
together.
when he doesn't have his shit together.
2 pairs of pants.
And you're
No car, no
you're
job.
the woman wearing the pants in the relationship. Oh yeah, you know. Truthfully speaking, you know how I got rid of him?
How?
I found him the apartment myself.
Oh,
I paid his security deposits. I gave dude what was in our room that we shared together. Papa, here you go. Your room is furnished.
Okay.
You're good to go. Get out of my house. That's how you do that.
that's how you got rid of him.
They will not leave.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So you
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
guys, we appreciate you guys being on today's episode of Wake Up. Tune in next week.
It was like, oh, you can't find an apartment, so where are you?
I'll talk